Queen City News is your local election headquarters. Gubernatorial candidate and current Attorney General Josh Stein is blowing past competitors in fundraising efforts. According to his campaign, he has raised more than $5.7 million in the past 6 months. That's on top of his already record-breaking nearly $6 million during the first half of 2023. These numbers should keep him at or near the top of collections when all the candidates report their donations. Stein's campaign says it had about $11 million in cash entering the new year. And with 1 week until ballots start going out to voters, Republicans want one of their party's candidates for the General Assembly removed from the ballot.
Well, so they appealed to state election officials today, saying that he's ineligible because of his criminal record. Let's check in now with our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland, live in Raleigh tonight, digging deeper into this case. What were you able to find out?
Well, this involves a man named Joseph Gibson, who has run for the General Assembly before, but this time Republicans say they ran a background check on him and question his eligibility, but he's pushing back on that. It's a battle over who gets on the ballot to run for the General Assembly. Joseph Gibson is a Republican in Rockingham County who filed to run against current Republican State Representative Reese Pirtle. Pirtle defeated Gibson by a wide margin 2 years ago, but this time Republican Party leaders don't even want to see Gibson on the ballot. Stephen Wiley is caucus director for House Republicans and ran a background check on Gibson, discovering a series of felony convictions, including robbery, in Connecticut. Why did you all decide to take a closer look at him this time and not in 2022?
With how often the candidate filing period kept on stopping and starting in 21 and 22, it just, he has got a talent for slipping through the cracks, and I didn't have time to see it.
Republicans challenged Gibson's candidacy, questioning if he's had his rights restored. After initially voting to remove Gibson from the ballot last week, the Democratic majority on the Rockingham County Board of Elections reversed that decision this week. While they questioned Gibson's credibility, they said he carried his burden of proof. Republicans appealed to the State Board of Elections Friday. Gibson told that board this week he's being targeted because of his opposition to a casino coming to Rockingham County.
No, the real issue is Joseph Gibson, his constituents, and the political issues I stand against, for one, is the casino.
The Anti-Defamation League wrote this report on Gibson after his loss in 2022, describing him as a white supremacist and anti-government extremist, and that the neo-Nazi National Socialist movement promoted his candidacy.
We can't in good conscience criticize the other side if we don't hold our own side accountable when there are such prominent issues as this.
We reached out to Gibson today but did not hear back. The State Board of Elections is expected to consider this issue early next week. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, Queen City News.